now. Okay, so this is I can't remember which I think this is part 4 of the unfinished business storyline, where the new champions, selected members of the new champions, are in the underground abandoned demon lair and have found all sorts of unexpected turns and twists. Have last made it through to a repair bay in the center. And you can actually see that on the screen where it looks like there is one of the team standing at a computer terminal, and where it's Max. And the rest of the team is down in a hallway, brightly lit, and has just traipsed through these sharp, I don't know what those are, stalactites or stalagmites. I think it's tights, forget which one. And then has gone into this hallway over here, curved cave hallway, and has fought against some small stone golems, though they were pretty tough. The team was able to destroy one collectively, but portaled or teleported, poofed. Windwalker was able to poof 2 of them into a room behind this door. So they didn't defeat him, but they got him away. And the team, that's where the last session ended. So the team was able to collectively kind of resolve the very moment of crisis. But there are, golems behind a solid door over here. And you hear low grumblings from behind the door and kind of smashing. And that was where the scene ended up. I'm going to do some quick things to get Darush or Max into the scene. Max has been, while you all have been kind of making your way down this corridor and then through the kind of heavy moist growth area, swamp or pit area, Max was over at this computer terminal, kind of searching through the security systems and kind of doing his computer thing. Max, do you want to make a couple of rolls, maybe both?
Sure.
And let's see if you found out anything interesting. Holy night. That's a good roll. Second one was not good, but the computer programming was good. I'll say with those 2 rolls, first one being a success, you aren't able to get past the security systems of the computers, so you're not really able to like break in and command it, but you are able to understand that this whole cave system was built to be connected both between tech and mystics. So there are like edges of the perimeter, like when you do scans or in maps or whatever you do, you see like there are edges where it just makes it's not O's and ones anymore, it's forces, and there's nothing to explain it from a computer perspective.
Okay.
You would also know that the computer system, there is something sentient in the computer system that is not computer, right? It's sentient, but it is not like an artificial intelligence like you've ever seen. If you've seen anything like that, I don't know if your character would have seen anything like that.
So they bound a demon to the computer. Great.
I don't know. I mean, that's it's almost like the server, the I don't know. It's almost like the one returning the commands. It's not malevolent. That's for sure.
Okay.
It's been my experience that all computers have a little demon inside of them.
I would agree.
Maybe not a little one.
Yes.
That's great. Okay, so do you want to take any actions? Do you want to talk to the team? You want to talk to anybody? Even your comms connected back to Socrates and Runeforce and all the other, Sean Rogers back at the base. You have everybody at your disposal.
I would pass that information along to Socrates and of course any of the other computer tech folks that are connected and available about this. I'm definitely not the high-end techie they are.
Yeah. I think Socrates would pipe up with quite a lot of interest. He's telling you all over your comms. This is this is a second home, right? Don't destroy the artificial intelligence that lives on the system, or whatever you break, you got to buy. That kind of we want to live here, so let's see if this is something that we can use. This is very interesting technology. Sean Rogers would tell you that is not technology that Demon had.
Oh, and how do you know that?
Yeah, he's the last Silver Avenger.
Oh, okay, that's right. Oh, that's right.
So he would have been, he was a part of the last group that was doing the original base recon that left, that kind of thing. So he definitely knows about their demons' ability before they were vanished.
So you're saying someone else has been here?
He wouldn't know. There were locks on the door, like seals. That he gave you all the ability to unbreak that seal with things that the Avengers would have had. So no, he's adamant. There's certainly no one could have come into this.
So no one could have come in, but this is not demon tech.
He agrees. There's no possible way it's demon tech. He's adamant.
And by demon tech, you mean demon the organization, not like demon the entities.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Huh. I have to think on that. I'm sure Socrates or someone will hopefully have. Well, maybe I have to look into some background. Who were they working with? So.
Yeah, I mean, Socrates can try to help you with that, and maybe throughout the game it may be relevant.
Yeah.
He obviously can't connect from here. He's going to be asking you to input commands if you want to continue to stay at the terminal, or if you want to go down the way. That door, that's the large cave, edge of the large cave room, that's open now. It's been pried open and broken open, but it's open.
Okay. So I can see down that hallway at least.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying to join the table, but I just got DC'd, so.
Well, it actually says you got connected again.
Yeah, I just came back in. So this time I'm just going to wait, let it load before I try to click on anything.
Yes, no touching.
No touching.
No touchy.
Yeah, you play Nemesis, right?
Right. She's naked currently.
We called him.
Okay.
We called him the
And
Streak.
rolling.
In that case.
Well, it was because the only way to destroy the golem was to eat it, and the only way she had enough power to eat it was to turn on her damage shield, and then munch down on it.
I hand her a handkerchief.
The key question is, where would you put it? How many are you handing, and where would she put it?
Well, no, she puts it in her hand, and it just turns to ash.
So your damage shield is still running?
Yeah, in the last moment, that's what was happening. Yeah.
Yeah, she's more of a silhouette. I mean, you can.
Oh, okay.
It's not like you can see. Well, you can see everything, but it's more that it's kind of.
Well, it's just us girls here anyway, right?
Yeah, I think you are the only guy, Faust, in the group. No, Max is too. Can you imagine the scene? Faust is in a hallway, a dank, dark, misty hallway, surrounded by women. One of them
happen to be naked silhouettes.
Two of them happen to be naked silhouettes. That's right. And I think even Wild Thing is scantily. Doesn't have very much on, covering. She's at least covered.
She is furry, so she's handy in the winter.
Yeah, just be careful because mine's only 15.
Yeah, I know. Windwalker's over here looking down.
Here, we're all teammates here. So why don't we open the door and beat this golem to death before it breaks one of our expensive doors?
Because there are two golems and something else back there.
I thought there was only one behind this door. I thought the other one was behind the middle door there.
No, Windwalker poofed them both behind that door.
Oh, that was very strategically well done.
Yeah, so I'll give you all an opportunity to figure out. And I see you're having troubles, Cypher. I hate that.
Yeah, their third time I have tried to connect. I get to about between 17 and 23%, and then it just crashes on me.
Well, I'll still
Which is
ask for you to kind of like narratively say what they're doing. I can make your rolls if you're able to
Sure.
see the screen or maybe follow. If someone wouldn't mind stream into the.
Have you tried
Yeah,
clicking it harder?
Well, I have, but now I have to go get a new mouse.
Not
Well,
only
there's your problem.
It was a little too hard.
that's awesome. That's
Hey,
great.
well, so here's my great strategy. Someone opens a door, Ghost grabs one, I grab the other, and then Nemesis goes to town on whichever one she prefers to hit first.
She'll stand in the middle.
Now, I don't know if Windwalker can hit hard enough. I certainly.
These golems do.
They have an area attack. Basically storm of rocks.
Yeah, when
it's more like it takes a lot of body damage to get through their defenses. And so far, we were only able to. Nemesis was the only one that was able to haymaker them with her sword to do any substantial damage to bring them down.
So
they're very slow, but they hit hard.
So I'll throw a wrinkle into this. You all have at that very split second after the second golem poofs behind the door, and you all burst into Nemesis bursts into flames. You hear screeching from the end of the hallway toward the outer hallway. Like this direction. You hear screeching, and you hear wailing, and you hear I would say more rumbling.
Gnashing of teeth.
Yes, it's wailing and gnashing of teeth. It's terrible. There's a cry, like a loud cry that echoes through the hall, through the caves, and
it's the Balrog.
and you, Faust, hear in your head a scream. I wrote it down, so let me see exactly how it says. This is what you hear, Faust. Come to me, my children. I'm in peril. That's what you hear, Faust, in your head.
I'd relay that to my teammates. Someone just spoke in my head, calling his children to come to his aid.
Her. It was a female voice. A female voice.
Oh, it's a female voice.
What do we need to know about your mother?
I don't know. It sounded more like my wife. No, just kidding. But there's wailing and gnashing of teeth coming down the hallway, as you can hear, and then I've been telepathically invaded. And maybe her children are these stone golems. But if they're the children, I really don't meet their mother. So
you're thinking of the story of Grendel,
or Echidna?
So you hear this, and just to be clear, there's a distinct rumbling of stones, but there's also screeching, very much like what you heard when you were coming through the first hallway and you faced the big demon and the demonic frogs, kind of the torment sound.
I missed that part, but yeah, that's what I'm sensing.
Well, and everybody else would hear the demonic screeching like that, and the sound of rumbling. That's the cacophony that you hear.
Cacophony, good word.
It's rare.
Nemesis will turn and face that direction.
Okay.
Mouse will turn and face that direction too, and turn invisible.
Okay.
And overcomes Max will yell, if you need help.
A little bit, peer around the corner.
Overcomes Max will yell, if you need help, call.
Ghost doesn't know the name of fear.
Somebody's got to look.
Are we still just in free form?
Yeah, we're not going to be in turns yet. So what are you all gonna step away from this door?
From that door, yeah.
Okay. Impeccable. You are pink, so let me get you. Okay, Max, are you going to stay with this other group? Because I'm going to clear the table so they can see down that hall. So everybody
Would probably start moving down if it sounds like they're sounding concerned. So
Yeah. Okay.
All hands on board, probably prudent.
Okay, so yeah, then
I'm trying to join on a different computer.
So you want everybody off the table?
yeah, take your stuff off the table because you're gonna need them. I think I can bring them all back if I need to, but yeah, off the entire wooden raised portion of the table because the chest is going to.
Cause havoc.
Yeah, and I'm glad it works this way, but it also works this way, so. Read the status.
Whoops. I figured it just disappeared.
Yeah, so that's, we're just gonna have to ask you to put your characters back on. I don't know how to. They were
Even the ones that were like way off are gone.
Yeah, they were still associated with the chest, even where you put them. I guess I could have unassociated with them.
You may have to. I think if we need to mark them as persistent, and that won't happen. But maybe I'm wrong.
How do you mark things as persistent?
If you have the rights, which I don't right now, you can right-click them and go under toggles, and there's a choice there to make them persistent.
Mm. So everything's back. If I were to...
Or the other thing that you can do is we move the figures off the table. If you read the map again, when they're off the table, it will save the map without us in it.
Yeah, but I did that. I did that.
Okay.
Yeah, we were off I was off the.
Everybody bring your characters back to the spot so that I can click on them and make them persistent. Sorry for the viewers. It's the single viewer. I just want to be able to... Okay, persist. I'd never noticed persistent before. Persistent means something different to me. I guess persistent means something different to all of us in champion speak.
This is more persistent, like in computer speech.
Yeah.
Where
I will tell you, as a kid learning champions, it was like vocabulary lessons every time. I learned all kinds of vocabulary just trying to play the game. I can remember learning what the word ablative meant because of champion's armor.
Okay, I have a check mark by persistent, but it is not. It's grayed out.
Yeah, that's because we don't have the rights. We haven't been promoted, so we don't have the rights to set it or
I think I've checked everybody is persistent now. So I'm going
Except
to...
me.
I think I just
Let's
got
see
you.
if that works.
Okay.
You are correct. Thank you.
Yeah, let's see if it actually did it. So I'm going to read it. I'm going to get...
Oh,
Some people...
poof goes the nanny.
No, nothing. Okay, I'm gonna make the new scene and ask everybody to bring out their tokens. Sorry. It was worth a
Bring
try.
out your dead.
Yeah, I'm not dead yet.
So we just go to objects.
Yeah.
You have to promote us, I think, for that.
Okay. And actually, I think I've got everybody's. I'll just bring them out. Just got an achievement. Complete set. Oh, because everybody's taken all the colors. That's never happened before. Okay, I'm going to bring out Max. The wrong Max. I'm going to bring out Nemesis. I'm going to bring out Windwalker. Wild Thing. Ghost. And Faust. That was a bit easier, right? Except that Faust is enormous.
We in front of our.
I got you all right up here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I think that's everybody's token if I missed somebody.
No, I got mine.
Oh, great. Okay, so when you all come around the corner, this is what you see. And you have enough distance to not just walk right up into them, you know. So you would see this, and you don't see far enough down that hallway. So you see that the cave continues on, you know, down here. And what you see as you look upon this is these two stone golems forming and, you know, raining down rocks on this faceless demon. And this, these two demons, is the best thing they could do, are screeching and wailing. They're the ones making all the noise. And they are walking your way. So they were basically coming to the direction you all were.
Is it possible for me to change my power replication?
Yeah, we're not in combat, and you can change it. Isn't that a phase action?
It is a for me. It is a half. It's so that I do a if I make my roll, it takes a full phase.
But I'm going to say, since you're just walking, fine, you can change it. And
Okay.
But once you get into the battle, yeah, I'm going to require
Yeah,
that.
I'm changing it before. I'm just changing it right now.
Okay.
And I will turn into the rock body form that I absorbed earlier.
Okay.
So I kind of now look like lumpy and made of rocks.
Oh, so I thought you had kept that power on. That was because you had used it.
I absorbed it, but I never used it. I still had my previous powers on.
Okay.
So when I absorb it, I just replicate it, but I actually have to make a roll to change my power to it.
Okay, so I will retcon then that you all heard this noise and came to the direction of the screeching and the rock rumbling, and as you turned on that power, you heard "Come to me, my children." Yes.
I know that's what you meant, so that's why I changed form.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so I guess you all have an opportunity to strategize. You see these things coming your way. I'll give you just a split second to act.
Sword up.
Okay. Anybody want to make some
and
statements?
still flaming.
So hexes are still 1/3 of a meter per hex?
Actually, it's split. So make your measurement, and then it's half. So whatever you measure, just half it.
Okay.
The scale of this map is about twice as large, just so that I can see things.
No problem.
Enclosed space. So I mean, pretty much you should be able to get to where you're wanting to get. Anybody need?
Ghost will simply ask everyone, are these hostiles?
Yes. Yeah, I would say so. I think that's a pretty good guess.
They aren't us.
You all would clearly see the golems are fighting the demon.
Yeah, but not all the demons. Just the one, right?
Yeah, the other ones are walking away from them.
It might be reasonable to conclude that if the demon reapers were in collusion with the faceless demon that's being attacked, they would not be walking away. They'd be trying to stop the rock monsters.
Although what Faust said earlier is somebody asked for help.
Yeah, and these stone golems just formed up in between the two. So I mean, they formed up from the ground up to in the middle of that hallway. So before that second, all the demons were just walking towards you all.
I have an idea. Why don't I just go up to those demons and see if they take a swing at me?
Which ones?
Just the purple ones with the sights.
The death-looking ones.
The demon
those.
reapers?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
I'll go up to one and say, "Hi, my name is Faust, and I am a superhero. We come in peace to liberate this base and take it for ourselves.
Okay. So we're gonna go into battle.
Please state your intentions."
We're gonna go into battle phases now.
Thank you. You look delicious.
Let us have a nice visit. Would you like some tea? Okay.
Earlier on, did the golems just attack our group?
Nope.
The one that we destroyed, the two that are behind the doors, yes.
No.
They just straight, or did we initiate?
We, the group, initiated.
Hey, look, my dex is really low. I think it was old Nemesis' fault.
They looked
fair.
menacing.
No, I'm just curious because the demons would seem to kind of go with the previous owners a little bit, whereas the stone guys, maybe they're more neutral. It just maybe they go along more with the computer folks.
Right now, you're just being racist, okay?
Yeah, okay, yeah, pretty much, but that's fine. I'm okay with that.
Racist against the stone people. Okay, so
Demons have
No, actually, I'd be more racist against the demons because demons, in my mind, are bad. Whereas stone is not necessarily evil, it's just stone. But maybe it's defending this place now.
I will agree with you. I just wanted to make sure.
So to say what happens, you come up to this first Reaper, Demon Reaper, and you're starting to talk to it. And before you really get a second word out, you are able to see, and everybody's able to see, this. Tara, we cannot hear you. If you're speaking, we can't. I just saw your chat, but we can't hear you. I don't know if you're muted either. I don't think you are. Actually, we don't even. Anyway, the faceless demon.
Can you hear me now?
We do hear you now.
I was wondering. I thought you guys were friggin' ignoring me.
We would never. We couldn't.
What was your name again?
Who are you?
I was about to just waylay into all y'all and then join the demons.
We wouldn't have heard about it until later.
So this faceless demon actually acts, and he is swiping into these stone golems, and you can see him, fighting against them.
Okay, now you said we heard a voice in our headsies?
No, only Faust did, and he
Okay.
shared it with you all.
Oh, he hasn't shared it with us.
No, I did. I told you that I had been telepathically invaded.
Can you communicate back with whoever
contacted you?
Well, I think I just did, but I did it verbally. Because they definitely sounds like these purple demon things, but I'm not sure. They had a female voice, and the golems don't seem female to me.
Try and communicate through the same means.
So in my head, I say, "I'm coming, Mom. Can you wave your hand so that I can find you?"
you feel the ground shudder. So this demon over here is swiping at and attacking. Cypher, if you don't mind, we can skip to this demon reaper that has just had a coffee and tea conversation with Faust.
Does
No problem.
can Nemesis make a roll to see if her chaos monsters encountered in the past 5,000 years or written about? Can she make a roll on that?
Yeah, please. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. So these demons, you exactly recognize them. These are demon reapers that are called forth by this faceless demon, and basically the faceless demon at the back of the hallway, and the demon reapers are all in the books of demon, capital demon.
All right.
Are you
Okay.
sharing that?
Yes. The two with size and the one with the tall bald one are together. The tall bald one is their leader.
And he's basically, he calls forward reapers to kind of exact revenge on the atrocities that have been done to him. Obviously, he has no face, mouth, ears, or anything like that. So he's exacting some sort of misplaced demonic revenge on the world. That's the kind of.
So I guess he says that after I talk to the demon, and then I fancy a look back and go, "Your timing is impeccable."
So Faust, does a DCV 6 hit you?
A DCV 6 does not hit me. I'm DCV 7.
Okay, so the demon in front of you grabs up its scythe and says, "You look delicious," and then swings it down at you, missing you, and spins around in a circle, looking confused as to how it could have missed you. Does the other one go now as well?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Okay, so the other one says, "Fool, let me show you how it's done." And so he steps forward, maybe. And he takes a swing, bada swing at you.
He's flying. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
I hit a DCV of 8.
Yes, that one hits.
Okay,
He was right. He knew how to hit.
Exactly. He's showing the other guy how to do it. This is a killing attack.
It is a scythe. I mean,
It does 22 body and 44 stun.
Right. So he manages to scrape a few little rocks off me, but enough to make me step backwards.
Okay.
What's the knockback on that? That could be significant.
That's what I'm figuring out now.
everybody, make sure to use your combat. Excuse
16.
me. Your health to keep track of your body stun endurance.
Yeah.
If you're looking on the screen with me, there's a button, health button, where you can do it.
Yeah, I'm going. I was going to keep it on paper, but actually since my last time, my endurance has increased, and so has my stun. So let me actually just my endurance.
Miraculous.
So he does 16 inches of knockback, slamming you into the wall.
Aww.
He did 4, so 46. Okay.
So the damage from hitting the wall is 53 and 13.
Oh,
Look
50,
at all those stupid ones.
so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
53. All right, so that one knocks me on my butt a little bit. And I'm like, man, wow, I've never been hit that hard before.
Wow. Wild thing, you see this unfold, and you're a little bit behind them, but you would have avoided Faust's fallback. Faust, I guess you're back a ways, right?
Well, it depends which wall he threw me to.
I would say over here.
Oh, like he swung him the other direction? Sorry about that.
It's left-handed. I will try to... Oh, actually, I hit something, so I can't do breakfall.
Okay, Wild thing, what do you do?
Can't hear you, Jason.
Can you all hear me right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wild thing, what do you do?
Okay. I believe that's within my range. She rises in the air. And this is Demon Reaper 1 is her target for this.
Okay.
That aura engulfs her once again, and she is engulfed in the form of a coiled asp.
Oh, you're going to make an asp of yourself.
I've already made an asp of myself. Weren't you paying attention?
Oh, dear.
Okay.
So let me know if you're attacking number 1 or number 2, please.
I said 1.
Number 1?
Number 1. DCV 10.
By the way, when on knockback you divide that by 2, so you should have rolled 8d6, not 16d6.
Really?
So, yeah, when you hit a wall, you divide by 2. If you just fall on the floor, you divide by 4.
No, if you hit a wall, you take full. If you hit the floor, it's divided by 2.
Oh, sorry, but you can keep going, but that's incorrect.
I would really like to roll high in this. And that.
What? Oh, what's the defense for your NND?
Enclosed, completely encased eyes. I believe.
They will not have encased
Goggles.
eyes. They do not have that.
And by the way, the knockback he calculated wasn't meters. It would have actually been 32 meters.
Okay, so that's the difference. Gotcha. Yeah, that's right.
It's hard-eyed enclosures, so they have to be completely enclosed.
Now,
Okay.
is this an actual NND for damage, or does it blind him?
I think it's both.
It says
It's both.
Says sight
it's
flash.
both. Yeah, I think I rolled the sight flash as well, but the NND is damage.
Okay.
So he did 14 stun. And
I think I rolled the second part of that.
Uh-huh.
and the second part, 1 body of flash.
Yeah. So he will be flashed. I will flash you. I flashed you.
But
Which
he'll
one
be
is
unflashed.
flash?
He'll be unflashed by the time his next phase comes.
Yeah, but won't.
But he'll be flashed for us.
Yeah, so his
Yeah.
DCV will be affected, right? Yeah, I won't. Okay, you can do it all. Great.
That would be me.
Great. Awesome. So you got up pretty close to Demon Reaper 1, right? Or is this from a... Yeah, you would have to spittle him in the face, right?
I believe it has range.
Right?
It has range.
So how far? I mean,
Which
that's
which one is flashed? 1 or 2?
1.
Number 1.
Okay.
Hold on a second. Trying to open up my screen again.
Yeah, forget you guys use inches instead of meters, so I get a little confused.
Yeah, it has range. It does say it has half its range, but it has range.
Yeah, I would assume then in order to get close enough, you would have to not have a range penalty. You would have had to at least gotten a little bit closer.
Much more closer.
Well, I brought you there unless you're... Okay, Nemesis, what do? You've seen this venomous asp spittle in the spirit shape come from Wild Thing, and it's kind of acidy burning on this demon's eyes.
Right, Nemesis moves half moves up to it.
Mm-hmm.
And swings your sword along with the damage shield. It will, if I hit, it will take one body.
From the damage shield. Yeah.
Right. Oh. And I hit no CB of 10.
So are you hitting number 1 as well?
Yes.
Why is everybody
Okay.
The one
picking
who's
on
flashed.
demon number 1?
Did it hit?
Yes, that would hit.
Did you not hear me say yes?
We didn't.
Sorry.
No, I didn't hear you say yes.
No,
Okay.
no, we didn't hear you.
Oh,
Did what is it? Did 12 body, 12 stun
Okay.
with what? With 1 point getting through? Yeah.
And that's based off of
Her damage shield.
penetrating?
Quadruple penetrating actually.
Okay.
That's why her clothes won't last.
Okay, so very minimal effect. But he does take some damage.
Okay.
okay. I'm messaging you something, Cypher.
Okay.
Is that an energy from the sword, or is that physical?
Sword was physical.
Okay, cool. Then
Just a big old huge iron sword.
Okay, cool. All right. Windwalker, what do you do? Windwalker, we can't hear you. Are you there?
Oh, damn it. Let me try this again.
We heard you say, let's try this again, but that's what we've heard.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, just need speaking. If I remember correctly, Demon number 2, Reaper number 2 has been pretty much ignored.
Well, he hit Faust and knocked him across the room, but
Okay.
Faust's kind of rock armor stolen from the golems protected
For
him.
some reason, everybody is what? So,
You've got a really bad audio connection. We can really
yeah,
barely.
sorry. Okay, I'll try this. I'll switch. Okay, I'll switch in a minute. But so what I'm going to do is, let's see, this meters, just 5.
Uh-huh.
So let's see, that's either full run or half a teleport. Actually, we're at a third. So yeah, I'm going to teleport behind you,
Okay.
and then blindside him with an attack to teleport him. Let's see, pick a spot. Back here.
Where's back here at? Okay.
Behind all the action.
Okay. Yeah. So make your attack roll. Well, actually, move your character, and then make your attack roll.
So, oof.
Are you making your attack roll?
In a second. Turning one thing I forgot to mention last week is there's actually an activation on Thursday.
It is so bad. I hope you change your audio fast.
Yeah, I will in a moment.
Okay. Yeah. So do you attack the person?
Let's see here. Let's see.
Was that your activation roll?
I had hit a DCB of 3 or less. Damn.
That would be a miss.
Okay then, I missed.
But you're really close to the demon now.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll come
And she
back.
still looks like she's dancing.
Yeah. They both were. They were doing. You didn't see the twisting and turning. It was a very chubby checker moment they were having. Okay.
That's I believe that's one.
Yeah, we can't hear what you're saying. I hope you're able to.
I think that's my move. I missed.
Okay. Yeah, it is. Faust, it's your turn next.
All right, so I would like to stand up, and I'm going to do I'm going to use my speed. Is the distance still multiplied by 3 on this map?
No. It's halved. Halved.
Oh, it's halved. Okay, so I am about only about 3 meters, I would say, from him. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm still going to attempt a flyby and a grab by, and I'm going to grab number one's Seath away from him. And I'm going to fly away, which I guess will put me at. I can fly 50 meters. I'll fly somewhere around close to Ghost.
This is going to be interesting. Okay.
All right,
Did we conclude all of phase 12?
No.
Not yet. I'm the last one, I think.
No, Max goes. And Ghost.
All right. So my OCV should be at -3, which should automatically be calculated.
Yeah, and he's also got a penalty because he's blinded right now.
Right. So I hit DCV of 7.
So he's only got the DCV of 5 normally, so I'm going to say that would be a hit.
Yep.
Yeah, so we'll have to roll off strength, I think.
Okay.
And I'm 6 away, so sorry, I'm not used to doing inches, so I accelerate, I guess, 5 per inch. So I'm moving at 15, which wouldn't add that much strength. It'll only add 1, I think, to my strength.
1 die.
Yeah, 1 die. So let me. Sorry.
Is it grab by your strength is halved?
His is half. Mine is full.
No, are you doing a move through or a move by?
No, I'm doing a grab by.
And
it says
the
one.
Same thing as a grab. Same thing as a move by. Except that you're grabbing the target also.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing the weapon.
Yeah, I know, but that only adds your strength is halved.
No.
I don't know that.
No, his strength is halved. His strength
Why is his strength halved?
He uses casual strength to resist me grabbing the weapon.
Yeah, I don't see anywhere where when I grab someone's strength is halved. Where's that at?
Yeah, it's not.
That's to break out. It's considered that if he's using the weapon, he's using it at full strength.
Yeah, but look.
But he's not expecting somebody to grab it.
After a successful attack roll, the grabber gets a hold of the victim or object. The victim immediately makes an escape attempt with casual strength. As a no-time action, the grabber uses his entire grabbing strength to resist this.
Yeah,
so
you just said it right there. Read that last part again.
The grabber, which is me, uses his entire grabbing strength to resist. So I use 10 die because the grab by allows me to add my speed for purposes of winning the strength versus strength contest, which I'm about to roll.
I rolled 5 body.
I rolled 10, so I'm taking this scythe. And I'm flying right by Ghost.
How would you only roll 6 die on that? Demon Reaper? You only rolled 6 die? Oh, because it was casual?
Yeah. Casual strength, so I guess he rolls 12 dice. Okay.
Got it. Okay.
All right, so that's it for me.
Okay, so Demon Reaper doesn't have a scythe anymore. And he is quite
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but wouldn't this be a disarm?
No, the disarm actually knocks the weapon away. A grab by actually allows me to grab it and keep it.
Okay, Max, what do you do?
Well, he's standing there, still blind. Let's smash him.
Smash. Yeah, you're going to get him a good one. It's a lot of dice.
But crappy dice.
Yeah.
10 body, 41 stun.
Okay. So at the moment that well, and I will say when the electricity is that electric arc, right?
Yep.
When you see it hit him, it hits him, sure, but it also like wraps like so. How does your electric arc happen whenever it hits people? What does it typically do? Does it just hit them and bounce off of them, or what does it do when it makes contact with them?
Typical, hit somebody and then it arcs around them for a minute, as it does damage.
It surrounds him.
I think force when the Emperor hit Luke with his electrical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Or
shimmered on him for a little bit.
You get a little, the lightning arcs that kind of bounce around your body, but yeah.
Yeah, so just from the way your power typically works, that this electricity is, as it's surrounding him, it's also, like I've ever seen like soul drains that suck in, the electricity is sucking into him as well.
Maybe not do that next time.
Okay.
And that's it for me. He will get knocked on his butt because I did do 2 meters of knockback.
All right, let's see if I
Nope,
can.
he's got knockback resistance.
Okay, then he doesn't get knocked back.
I like that they're like hooved. You see that they tilt forward. That's awesome. Okay. Okay, Ghost. You've observed all of this. What do you do?
Were you talking to me?
Yes, Ghost.
Okay, sorry, because your audio sometimes breaks up for me. For once, Ghost is not going to do a multi-attack. She's very impressed with the strategy of doing the grab. She's never seen that before. This is a first for her. So she's going to emulate the same thing with the other demon. She's going to fly up to it, grab that thing, and take off down the hallway with it and chuck it into the plants.
Oh, that's awesome. You're actually throwing it into the other one where you all, like the swamp pit you all just walked through?
Yeah.
Okay, so try to make your attempt to pick it up and grab it.
Okay, I don't actually have flying grab as a maneuver on the maneuvers list, so I'm just going to roll 3d6 with the roll maker.
Okay.
There's OCD of 4 with it, and no penalty.
Isn't there a maneuver?
Grab by is typically a -3.
Yeah, -3.
Yeah, so -3 OCV, -4.
How the crap did I roll an 18? Can you believe
Carefully.
that?
Oof.
Wow.
You tried really hard, and you rolled your very best. Highest number you could roll.
So did you impale yourself on the side?
That's what it sounds like. It's a
I
critical
don't know.
miss.
Are we doing critical fails?
No, I don't do critical fails, but I'll say that you
Okay.
definitely, you fly, and it's almost like you miss your turn, and you are now with these folks. You're with the faceless demon and the.
Okay, well, that'll
And
count as a critical fail.
golems.
Sorry about that, guys. I really thought that was a smart thing to do.
It is, but you just never done it before. You know, you need a little practice.
Okay,
True.
post segment 12 recoveries. The demon Reaper 1, he's able to like wipe off the stinging spittle from his eyes, and he roars. And we are welting, having a
Okay. All right. As is her nature, she settles on one target, and since what's her name is also going for the same target, a 1-2 punch sounds like a good idea. So she will once again make him or attempt to make him a lot more. Mainly because one of the reasons why I wouldn't do my other thing is she is in front of me now. So let's hit it again, or attempt to.
Bing, bada, bada, bada.
Well, seriously, that's cannot.
That's 2 18s in a row.
I
Awesome, guys. We really appreciate your efforts.
okay.
Thank you.
Does anybody have unluck? Anyone?
No.
Thank you.
No. Thank you. Everyone's past that point in their role playing career where they buy
I'm
unluck.
assuming I missed.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
18s always miss.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I will just
Okay.
say, who is this? Nemesis, will you make a dexterity roll, please?
All right.
And what was the attack you were doing, Walton?
That was Venom.
Okay.
That was Venom again.
Okay. So
Exactly.
yeah. So you see the venom like
Oh,
pass.
succeed by 1. Sorry.
You see the venom pass over your left shoulder, just singeing the side of your hair or something like that. You know that something has come dangerously close to hitting you, but doesn't.
Actually, it wouldn't matter a whole hell of a lot.
Oh yeah, just for effect. I mean, it was just her attack almost hit you. Nemesis, it's your turn now.
She's make sure she's up there with him. Turns on her full weight and clinging, and then punches. The sword goes away. It just disappears.
Okay, you're gonna punch at this demon one without a scythe.
Right. I hit a DCV of 10.
Okay, you're gonna be doing some meanness.
That's a hit, by the way.
Okay. Punch.
We are rolling
Or
crap
30
today.
32 stun, 11 bodies.
Okay? He
And-
laughs.
He laughs at you. That's great.
I fart in your general direction.
And then let's see. Target.
I'm curious about the clinging. Are you now stuck to him?
Nope. She didn't hit him. She didn't grab him to hold on. She's grabbing onto the floor. Basically, she. Well, let's see. All right. If you hit her, you're going to have to go through and add an extra die to your knockback, and then she's got what? And then she's got another 20 meters of knockback resistance.
Sounds.
So, on average, she can resist. about 30 meters of knockback. Or
Awesome.
Okay, so did you do
Actually,
knockback with that punch? I mean, it didn't.
yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay.
Let's see. 11 minus 4 for 7 inches.
-5.
14 meters, still 9 meters.
Is the knockback resistance on meters, not inches?
It's on meters. Yeah, it's on meters.
It's base meters, so you can cut it in half for inches.
So you did 7 was your roll times what for knockback?
No, she rolled 11 body minus 4 for 7 inches knockback, 14 meters.
Okay, so 9 meters knockback. That means our friend here
4.5 die, or yeah, 4.5 inches.
Why can't I get this?
It would be knocked into the wall, I'm sure.
Yeah, not into this other thing. That's really what I was checking. So he does. He hits into this wall over here. And
he's on his butt.
Yeah, you can roll this. But it's not gonna.
Yeah, it's only 4.5 dice.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna worry about it.
Okay. So, Max, what do you do?
That is a great question.
And one body of heat damage. Penetrating.
Mm-hmm.
Is Demon 1 on the ground then?
Yeah, he did. I'm just not taking the time to flip him or whatever. I guess I could. Hold on a second. He's on the ground. I just flipped him really fast.
Here. And let's try hitting him again with a different attack this time.
Okay. You have hit your... Yeah.
This one doesn't hit as hard.
Okay.
8 body, 31 stun, and it's physical.
Ooh, okay. Cypher, you want to tell us how it turns out for him? You want to roll the knockback as well?
Sure.
So you're blasting. He's lying on the ground, and
no knockback.
Mm-hmm.
Your blast hits him, and he says, "Oh, that felt good. Could you get the other side?"
Was this a massage? Okay.
I think he's giving us clues that maybe energy.
No, that was a physical. That was a physical attack. That one was.
It's just a really.
And so is Nemesis is.
It's not a 20 damage class attack like they're throwing out.
Well, we're under rolling too.
Yeah.
Nemesis should have done 42. She rolled 10 under average.
Oh yeah. So my attacks have been under damage. So.
Yeah.
I don't think we've rolled anything halfway decent yet.
I don't know. Those 18s to hit have been pretty awesome.
And we really appreciate your efforts to keep the bad guys alive. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Those demons have cursed us somehow. There's some evil magic at work.
So the faceless demon in the back of the room is still swiping at these golems, and he has not yet turned his attention. The golems are just pounding on him, and they're pounding away at each other. So they did not notice Ghost flying back, because I assume Ghost is going to... Well, we'll see what Ghost does. The Demon Reaper, Cypher Eye flipped him back up, assuming that he stood on his little quarter legs.
Now that's a half phase, right?
Unless you don't want him to stand up, you can...
Well, what it is it's right himself.
Yeah.
Sure.
You can attack from disadvantage.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. If you don't want him to right himself, I don't. I just flipped him back over, assuming he would.
He's going to do a move through.
Okay. On whom?
Nemesis.
Okay.
All right.
Just give me a sec here.
She's defending at 6.
Okay.
Oh man, don't hit her face.
I forget that the demon doesn't have a scythe right now, so he just becomes a football player.
Okay, so move through. I hit a DCB of 5.
You missed her.
This big lumbering oaf comes
It's
Or
to
does he
go-
move?
So he goes moving right by. You're just too short. That's what it is. And he ends up,
Between his legs.
yeah, pretty much. And he ends up. He's got like 36 meters of movement, so 18, right?
Right.
Just a sec here.
Keep going. I'll mark it.
There you go.
So I end up standing over by
Where my hand is.
Max.
Neon Max, actually. Ah. There you go.
Okay.
Okay. So the other one. Charges at Faust.
He still has his scythe, Faust. You don't get 2.
Well, just for the hell of it, I think I'm gonna abort. I'm gonna block.
Okay. I hit a DCB of 15 or less.
Okay, I just have to hit his OCV to block. So I hit DCV 11.
Okay. I'm not sure how that works, but
What
I
was his attacking DCV? OCV.
Well, hang on. I've
No,
got an
it
OCD.
basically allows a character to block an opponent's attack and set himself up to deliver the next blow. The character must declare the block before his attacker attempts to attack roll. The character can normally block any non-area attack that he can perceive, though the GM can consider common sense, dramatic sense, and blah blah blah. The attempt, I basically roll against his OCV, and if I hit, he misses.
Yeah, and I think this is awesome too, because it's like you're using the scythe from the other demon to block his own scythe attack, and the two scythes are in like locked, like when two swords come across each other in crossway block. That's what's happening here.
Right, so-
That's awesome.
Yell at him, Mortal Kombat!
So what was the demon OCV?
I'm not interested in it. Let's continue forward. This has been blocked, and it's really cool in the moment. Crashing of their scythes together. Okay. Windwalker.
Okay, so let's see. Luckily the demon ignored me.
Oh yeah. I said,
Can
oh
you
yeah.
hear me all right?
Yeah, we hear you perfect. It's great.
Okay. Yeah, he ignored me. And what's happening with the faceless one over here? He's still at the mercy of the golems?
He's been fighting it out with the golems back and forth. They're duking it out and going after each other.
And these guys are just leaving.
Well, they're not trying to leave. They're trying to move through and attack each other, but they're
They're just being ineffective.
They're as clumsy as we were.
Yeah.
They're following your lead.
Okay. So.
Wait a minute. They are the demons are trying to hack each other.
No, they were trying to hack us.
Oh, okay. I was like for a second.
Yeah, but at the moment, one of them accidentally blocked their teammate.
No.
No, Faust
No?
had one of the sides and blocked it.
Faust got them together. Yeah.
Faust blocked with the sides he has that he stole from the other one.
Oh, okay. I misunderstood a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to try then is, this may be a little crazy, but I'm going to turn, and I'm going to throw the mind sword over at this big guy.
Which one?
The big faceless one.
Oh, you're going across the battle to the faceless demon. Okay.
Yeah, especially since he's dealing with the golems, I'm going to see, if I have any effect on this guy.
Okay.
Let's see. Yeah, my rolls are terrible tonight.
This is not a good roll night.
Okay.
How did you? What DCV did you hit? 4? Yeah, you will not hit him.
Yeah. So this pink beam of light just kind of sails down the hall, and I'll call it back in the next phase. No, it doesn't do that. It's sort of, yeah, but.
Okay, Faust. What do you do next, Faust? Well, you aborted, right? So this is
aborted.
Okay, so we will.
No,
Ghost.
just if the demon goes on phase 6 with me, then I get to go first. I wrote that down just in case to remind me, but.
Okay, we'll see. Yes, they will, but you will go first. Okay. Ghost, what do you do?
We can't hear you, Ghost.
Are you there?
Sorry, I was muted. Ghost is going to try that flying grab again.
Oh, yes.
Now, I dare not turn on the ruler, lest I don't know how to turn it off once I turn it on.
Okay.
So
You go to the pointed finger.
Yeah, if you just press tab and then move your mouse, it should measure. Press and hold down tab, and it will measure for you.
Okay, so basically it's 20 meters to get there.
Halved.
And then
That's
probably
10. This is your measures are halved on this table.
Yeah, she'll wind up back here.
Okay.
So we're just going to do a 3d6 roll again. See how badly I screw this up.
Gosh.
What the bleep?
17. That's
Better than an 18.
That's the next best thing to completely.
My gosh, this is terrible for you.
I don't understand what's going on.
You're
It's
rolling
a
backwards.
curse, I'm telling you. It's a curse. It's
Yeah.
these demons, whatever spell they're using.
It's the demon in the machine.
Something about the reverberation of their echoes off the cave walls is really messing with your positioning, and at least you don't end up back in the middle of this brawl between.
We're all used to measuring in meters, and these inches is just throwing us off.
Well, are these inches or meters?
We did. I don't want to confuse anybody. I just want to say over the radio to my teammates that if anybody has that wonderful flash effect, it would be great if they flashed that guy in front of me.
Wild Thing, it's your turn. And Q.
And Q. And C. No. I am on it. Bring it up again, please. please. Thank you. Let's
So-
hope.
So, Ghost, are you now behind the demon?
I'm going to say a DC 4 is going to miss.
No, she
Well,
returned.
I'm in front of the or behind the rock creatures. I'm not behind the demon.
She did her whippoorwill and missed the swing, but still ended up, back where she would have been.
By the way, technically, that was actually only a half move for Ghost. She's got double the movement that she's been using.
Okay.
Okay, I'm assuming my DC 4 is going to miss.
That is correct.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so
At
this.
least it's only 3 5s as opposed to 3 6s.
So the spit hits into the wall and acid burns into this wall. Nemesis.
Nemesis. Turns. Half moves over to.
Stumbles.
There's a wall there, I see.
Hey.
Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy.
Hey guys, I know I'm a bit of a smartass, but you're all leaving me here with the demons.
What happened to her?
Did Faust go toward the faceless? I mean, no. Who went toward the faceless?
Nemesis went, or she was supposed to go forward, not back. All right, there. And she will then swing again at Demon Reaper 2.
Okay.
Punch to hit.
Did we
Let's see.
return?
It's DCV 11.
Yes. Why am I happy about it? I feel happy for you all for hitting.
Yes, the tide is turning.
And does 38 stun, 10 body.
Okay.
Oh, and 1 body penetrates.
Knockback?
Knockback is 2, nothing.
Okay.
I have him right where I want him.
Still do. Max, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I will take a move and end up out there. Whoops. Yep. Or somewhere.
Where would you like him?
Drunken teammates.
Is he going? Where were you trying to take him, Max?
Just like right about here. Was just trying to get him to stand up. It's running really slow for me. Good enough, whatever. I will fire at the injured one, number 1 again, or at least I think he's been injured. So,
Okay.
see if I can actually roll a little bit better.
Hey.
No, that's gonna hit. That's a little better. 13 body, 42 stun. Physical.
Okay.
And let's see if I do anything for knockback. 8, so 16 meters.
Okay, so he's going back 11. And it's this guy you're hitting, right? The
Number 1.
Reaper 1, he's off the board.
Yeah, so there's a wall, because obviously this is a curved cave, so he's going to hit the wall. He was pretty much right in front of a wall anyway. So with most of that knockback, he's going to get most of that. He was right back it up against a wall, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
So he'll take another 8 dice of damage.
Because if you all imagine the curve of this cave went over this direction.
Yeah.
8 body, 31 stun. So probably not a whole lot, if any.
That's true. He's
Okay.
bouncing and moving, but he's
At least
smiling.
he's on his butt.
He's still smiling though.
Before you eat anything, just to make sure you got.
Okay, so
If I get a boat, that's a number
in segment
2.
number
If I
5,
miss,
we
yeah.
get Cypher. I think we hear some of your background noise. On segment 5, Ghost. Ghost, what do you do? Ghost, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Can't hear Faust.
You guys hear me?
We hear you,
So-
Faust.
Sorry, I'm not
now.
used to playing with muted, so. So I managed to roll a 14 hit with because she's got an OCD of 10 with that maneuver. So I hit a DCD of 7.
And who are you hitting? Are you hitting Demon Reaper number 2?
Demon Reaper 2. She's doing a flying grab on the scythe.
Nice.
Yeah, you are going to grab it.
Okay. Strength roll. Oh no, I've got a 65 for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 12 body. He could actually no, he can't make it. He has 6 dice, right?
Yeah,
Gosh.
I rolled
Yeah.
5.
And these guys are strong too.
Okay. And she's down the hallway with this thing. Over here.
Where at? Point at it again. So you flew back down the way. You're like capture the flag, running away with this scythe.
Yeah. She's got enough movement. She can come back next round. She's just wants to make sure that thing can't grab it back.
Okay, so you, I will say what you see, and I will go ahead and open up that scene so others, because what you have, if I can get to it probably, when you flew into that area, this is what you saw.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
That doesn't look promising.
Those are those swarm monkeys again.
Literal frogs creating torment. And for those that are watching, as Ghost flies back around to this direction, he gets a peek into this room over here and sees an enormous slug-like ooze and surrounded by frogs that are jumping all over the oozing blob that's enormous, almost filling this portion of the cave, and this sparkling energy is coming out of it as these frogs are jumping all over it. The demon.
Icky Pew. Icky Pew.
Still didn't understand you.
Icky Pew.
Oh, icky pew. Okay, it was not a normal phrase for me. Okay, segment number 6. Faceless Demon continues to swipe at this. They're just blow for blow, brawl for brawl. I'm not having them happen. Demon Reaper number 1. What do you want to do?
He's gonna stand up and charge at Faust and try to get his scythe back.
That's awesome. So this Demon Reaper 2 doesn't have his scythe anymore. And this guy is going to come and run over and try to get it back. Okay, see if he can grab it back from Faust.
I'm blocking.
You,
I'm gonna block.
so you're but if you abort again.
Yeah, I have plenty of teammates. Let them come at me.
No, here's what it is he's doing a second block before his next phase.
So I'm at -2.
You would have already been at a minus, right? Because of your last one?
Yeah, because I'm not blowing my phase because I came to block onto the beginning of my phase. So I'm still blocking anyone that attacks me until the beginning of my phase. But I get a -2 for each block that I make. And if I miss any block, then I can't block again. So here goes against, let's see what OCV I hit. I hit OCV 9.
Yeah,
Does that include the -2?
Yeah, it includes the -2, and he is grabbing, so he is at OCV -1.
Yeah, you will. What do you? It's like he's reaching his hand out to swipe at this clawed hand, and
yeah, I just slap it with the butt of his scythe.
That's awesome. You're hitting him with his own medicine. Okay, yeah, you do it.
Okay.
Now, since I blocked Demon 2, I get to go before him. Because that's the effect of block. Even if our decks are different, I still go before him. So I am going to multi-attack him.
But didn't you just block again? So you already had your action this turn?
I think I can block up to the point of my phase before I begin my phase.
Can you multiple block? I mean, it's almost like a.
Well, the thing is you did a second block in the same segment.
So I blow my segment. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense that you could. Yeah. It's cool, but not possible. So.
Yeah, so I guess I can keep blocking until. But I'll keep getting -2, so the next one will be at -4.
So you're
sorry,
over
we
here.
cannot block eternally.
And you're over here, surrounded, being pummeled by these demons, breathing onto you.
And everybody else is leaving you.
Cypher, how do you want to handle Demon Reaper number 2?
Oh, number 2. He's gonna try to grab the side. So now they're gonna be fighting over the side.
He's taking Demon Reaper 1 scythe from Faust, or trying to at least.
Just as an aside, he can block up until his next phase.
Yeah, so actually,
each attempt adds another -2.
Yeah. So yep. So actually, would I have just blocked regularly on my it was. Yeah. So okay. So now, I can block Demon number 2 at a -2. Since I blocked again on my phase. So is Demon number 2 going after me?
He's just grabbing your scythe.
Okay, so I am blocking. OCV 9 again, and he's at -1 for grabbing my scythe.
Yep.
Also, bitch slap his hand with the butt of my scythe.
It's just like you turn this thing into like a spinning dance of scythe dance.
And I say, hey, I don't know how long I can keep this up, guys.
Wild Thing, it's your turn.
OBKBs. Oh, you seem to be. Well, he doesn't have a weapon, so he's not as big as.
Yeah. Only Faust has the weapon.
Yeah, I'm going to continue my attack against 1. I might actually hit him.
Yeah, this time.
Yeah. TCV6?
Yep, you got him.
Oh, yeah.
Woozy woozies! Hey.
And you're doing venom spittle into his face.
So 5 segments.
Well, no, that's the actual NND. So he took 17 stun
gotcha.
in 1 segment again. Your body rolls on those 4 dice have been very good.
Sucked.
I never roll very good dice. Okay. Okay, I see what that does. All right. So yeah, I don't roll very well in this game, or at least I don't roll very well on tabletop sim.
Tabletop.
Well, yours
Well, he'll be blind, so he's at half OCV though.
for the 4-1 segment, yeah.
For 1 segment, yeah. For this one and the next.
Enough for people to pummel him. And actually, Wild Thing, I know you questioned your toughness in the last session, but you're the one that's landing the because you can see the spittle marks, and everyone would say it's just this nasty smelling grossness of acid burned flesh or whatever the thing's hide is, and it's just continuing to burn into them. You can tell it's like roaring, screeching. It's terrible pain for them.
I feel sorry for him. Oh no! Wait, no, I don't.
wait, no.
Okay, I guess that's it.
Okay. Nemesis, what would you like to do?
It's in the deep south. Wind up a haymaker.
Okay. So it will
I'm thinking, what did that mean again?
Yeah, I think we learned this last time from you, Nemesis.
It starts in the deep south.
So this are you left-handed or right-handed as a character? Are you gonna roar back?
She's right-handed.
Okay. So she's rearing back to
basically she's hauling back her her left fist all the way back.
Okay. We'll come back to you. Windwalker, what are you gonna do?
Turn off my mute first. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, Faust looks like he's in trouble. So, and I'm also realizing something that I've been a total idiot. I have 3 levels in my attack powers I have not been using.
Oh.
So, I'm putting them into OCV.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw the man sword over here at number 2.
Okay. So the one that's got its back to you.
That has, that is.
Okay. You're gonna get him.
And yeah, 10 or less. That got him, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So then we go with. Now the defense is mental defense on this, but of course it's let me see here. Yeah, this is 14 stun.
Okay.
And then just in case, a little little killing versus mental defense.
That's
One
crazy.
body.
Okay. And Cypher asks
And an additional 3 stun.
On 3.
so tell us what happens. The demon feels like your sword is hitting it. Is that the way it happens?
Well, the actual special effect is that it is doing one body definitely, and then the effect of the stun is actually that he is imagining momentarily critical damage.
That's so funny. It's almost like
like if I hit an arm, I cut off the arm, or if I went for the midsection, then he might imagine being cut in half.
Yeah.
Some teamwork right there, Nemesis. Keep it up.
So that's actually the first time Demon 2 got any hit, right? Because it was Demon 1 that everybody's been going up against.
No,
Yep.
he's been hit once before.
This is hit him with the last hit. He only did 31 stun, but
Yeah. I think this one's because there's the mental
Or
defense thing.
38 cents, sorry.
Okay, Mr. Faust, you were blocking, so you do not get a turn right now because of your block
That
abort.
is correct. That is correct. I'm dancing with demons.
You're over here doing the dance, the cha-cha.
Literally.
Mr. Resistance of the maximum kind.
What phase are we in?
Segment 6.
6.
I'm gonna wind up the haymaker too, aimed at number 1.
And you using, which is it, the magnetic blast? Is what
I'm gonna actually use the electric just because it hits harder.
Ooh,
And
okay.
hope.
Okay. So you are
And
haymaking.
which one are you targeting?
Number 1,
Thank you.
Okay.
but it won't go off until 7. So
Okay, so it is 7, or at the end of 6. When does yours, Nemesis, when does your haymaker
It
end?
goes at the bottom of 7 also.
Okay. So that would have happened. Will you roll it before we start with Wild Things segment?
All right.
No, wait a
Oh.
minute. No, the damage would have landed on segment, right? On 7?
Yeah, segment 7.
Just nobody went on it, and so when I pressed next, it went to 8. That's all.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
So they just need to roll damage.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying.
Well,
That's what I'm asking
hit
for.
and damage. Hits an 11.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And you're attacking number 2, yes?
Yeah, correct.
Come on, damage dice.
Lots of ones.
Yeah, let's see if they can give.
no whammy.
That's not enough. That's too many dice. I don't like it at all.
Holy crap.
67.
Okay, you like that one.
Oh my gosh.
We'll keep that one.
Do something to hurt these guys.
With 19 stun, with 19 body.
Mm-hmm.
That's outstanding.
And let's see. Knockback. 19 minus. -8 is 11 inches of knockback. Although there doesn't look like there's any. Is there anything that it's going to run into?
Yeah, it's gonna hit a cave wall on the other side. Because remember that cave curves around. So yes, it will.
Or Faust.
All right, 11 dice.
Yeah, Faust, will you make a dex roll, please?
It's -5, by the way. They've got knockback resistance of 5.
So Faust is not. Faust is able to move away from it. He doesn't get the hit.
So he doesn't.
He's not going to get hit by the knockback of this. But you did an additional 29. Is that what you did? Or was that? Yeah. Okay, so
Well, it's going to be a little less than that because it's got knockback resistance.
Yeah, but even still, it's not gonna hurt him.
Not doing.
The 67 stun on the hit. That's something.
And then my attack probably hits DCV 8.
Yes. So these things are, it's almost like you all coordinated. You, the punch and the electric arc land at the same time. And like, well, one right after the other, it's just like, the left and the right hook. And this thing careens across the cave and into the cave wall and slumps to the floor. Faust, as that happens, you hear a roar, a victory roar in your head.
I roar back.
Okay.
Max, I thought you were hitting number 1, not number 2.
Number 2.
Oh, you hit number 2? I'm hitting number 1, yes.
Oh.
Okay.
I still think, am I right, that it would have, the punch would have done it, right?
67
Oh, yeah,
stun and 19 body.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sorry, you don't get to get the credit for the additional hit, Max, but the punch does the thing. Pushes him to the back, slumps to the floor, he falls to the ground. Let's see if your electric blast, what would your electric blast do against this other guy?
15 body, 53 stun.
Ooh,
Ow.
53 stun. Because he had already been hit a couple of times, right? Did I just
He's
lose
been
my...
nickel and dimed a bit, I think. I just don't know how much. We're not necessarily
Well,
getting
we,
a good idea of how much we're hurting him.
Nemesis hit him once for 32.
yeah, and
Don't be metagaming here.
yeah, because I
So,
think you've been keeping track of it, Cypher. So
Yeah. That one would also be knocked into the back wall. He's obviously he's not well. He's still grinning because he's a demon, but
He
you
likes
see
it.
a frown in that grin.
And he would be knocked back
Yes.
for 3 meters. Yeah, not enough to do any damage, but enough to knock on his butt.
Exactly.
Does he look stunned or just angry?
He's not stunned as in the effect, but he is not happy.
okay, Wild Thing.
So how far did he get knocked out? Is he right there still, but just on his butt?
Yeah, backed up against the wall.
Okay. Let's see if I can angle this. I want to angle this so I miss Faust.
Yeah,
Appreciate
Wait a minute, he's up against the wall.
yeah, he's backed up against the wall. Yeah.
Okay, then what I was going to do is waste it. I'll just let's see. Yeah, I think I'll. See, how does a move by work again?
They're
It
minus
works when
2
you miss.
OCV.
There's actually a maneuver called move by.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
If you look under
my
maneuvers,
question
you
was
just-
how. Yeah, that was my question. Is I
You just
Just
plan.
click on that.
You plan your
Minus-
move. You plan your move, and you get -2 on your OCV. But the maneuver on your character automatically applies to -2 when you click on the maneuver.
But regardless of all the system stuff, you're basically running, flying, or whatever by the person and clotheslining them or some similar effect as you pass.
And
Yeah.
you take a portion of the damage though.
I take a portion of the damage. Okay.
Mhm.
One third.
One
One
third.
third of the total.
Mm-hmm.
And the damage is half your strength plus 1/10 of your velocity in dice.
Okay, so the distance. Stones.
For meters.
Meters? Let's see what
Yeah.
we got this thing on. Fingers. Thank you.
Oh.
Meters, not inches, not that, whatever that is, not that. I guess that must be meters.
I will say, I mean, just for
That's
for the
centimeters.
for the speed of it and the amount of strength that you have, I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
It's not gonna like if you really want to do it. It's gonna like even without dice, I can just tell you, it's gonna like slap him. You know, your character, the strength you have plus how close you are in the distance. The amount of dice is gonna be like 5 dice.
Close. I'm too close. You're saying I'm too close for it to really have any real effect.
Just keep vomiting acid on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that instead.
And
This
Wild
time,
Thing, you need to lay off those burritos.
This time, the form gets a little bigger, and it's the form of a king cobra. Nine?
Yep.
Oh yes.
Okay.
I just roll really cruddy, don't I?
Hey, that's not terrible. 17 stun, 4 body, 5 segments of flesh.
5 segments this time. Yeah, that's nice.
Not bad. That's not bad.
That's much better.
What is that
Okay.
17 non-NND stun? Yeah, so you have been peppering this guy with spittle, and it's like he just can't get it out of his eyes, and he crumples to the floor, and it's like his hide is intact, but you've subdued him with just covering him in acid and the spittle. He's out.
Yay, teamwork.
I look back towards who is this? This is Ghost, right? I look back towards Ghost. You okay back there?
Toward the ghost at the end of the hallway over here. That's a yell of a scream. You're.
Yeah, I yell back. Are you okay back there?
I am intact. More hostiles.
Okay, I'm going to, and I hope no one's offended by it, I'm going to end the combat session so that I can properly include these golems into the battle. I forgot to, and so I just kind of, for the story, kept them out.
So you yank us. Oh, you made us persistent, right?
No, I'm just going to end the combat and start at the top of combat, right? We're to phase,
okay.
we're at segment 8, but I'm just going to take us back to,
Cool.
is that going to, well, I did just end it, so.
But did we get our 12 segment recovery?
Yeah,
or
yeah,
are you
take
just
your-
starting from top?
Yeah, but that's fine. You can take it. Let me get back to the beginning and add golem.
Oh, this is not again. Do that tonight. Yes, you should.
And just for warning, it's 10:47 now Eastern, so
Yeah,
we're
we
getting
are.
close to close down time.
Yeah, about to be. So let us.
Oh, we're going to end early?
No, we're going to end on time.
Just giving warning so that we don't jump into a combat that's going to take 2 hours and we've got 15 minutes left.
Agreed. I'm just going to use it to help me with the organization. Okay, so the faceless demon is still waylaying at these two, but also sees that Ghost is nearby, senses that Ghost is nearby, and we'll get to act.
So actually, if you just want to cycle us through to segment 8, we can carry on as if you hadn't gotten
Yeah,
this far.
it's just a whole bunch of checks to get through.
True.
I don't mind doing it. Just gonna take a little
Okay,
while.
so we're still not. Okay, so we didn't take the recovery then.
Nope, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Cypher didn't like the idea, so we blamed him, and then
We're all simulationists, and 4 seconds matter.
They might.
okay, get in there.
It's like, hey, 4 seconds is 4 seconds.
Yep.
There's a lot that could happen. Wild Thing could spit on somebody. So close. 7.
Windwalker could do a quick dance.
Oh, poof. Okay, is this where we're at? Segment 9. Or were we at the end of No, this is it, right? Segment 9?
Yeah, because I just went.
Is that right, everybody? Starting segment 9, or were we at the end of the segment 9?
Sounds like we're starting.
Yeah, because I just went and looked, and from the looks of it, yeah. So
We're starting
Ghost
now.
not going to move on segment 8?
We didn't actually do segment 8. We did the damage on that from the haymakers on 7, when you rolled into 8. We didn't actually do 8.
Oh,
Actually, Wild Thing did a
Yeah.
Yeah,
phase 8
several
action, didn't
did.
Okay,
Yeah.
and Wild Thing skipped ahead, or went first, or whatever. But yeah, other people did not go in 8.
Yeah, so it needs to be Nemesis would take an action in 8. Let's just do it. So Nemesis would go. What would you do, Nemesis?
All right. Nemesis will turn.
That's your
and
turn.
That's all you get to do.
move up to that golem there.
Okay.
Let me see.
Don't hit the golems.
Yeah, don't hit the golem.
Golems are our friends.
They are. Then she'll go past the golem.
I'm beginning to think so.
The demon.
Okay. Are you gonna like move through them? I mean, it's gonna take some maneuvering. These golems are enormous and really are blocking. So make a dexterity roll, see if you can make it through without any
right.
type of penalty, please. Yeah, awesome.
9. Yeah, made it by 4.
Good, great.
All
So
right.
you maneuver through, and do you still have enough movement left to take an action?
Yes.
Awesome.
And she'll punch it. Hits DTV 17. Punches for damage. $40 stun, 12 body.
Okay. Just give me a second. This is a new character.
While he's doing that, just to make sure, and I'm sorry that I'm mentally deficient on this. If we do inches, we multiply times 2 to get meters.
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
And then times 2 again because of the hex size.
Okay, so it's times 4 to get the meters. Okay.
Cypher, did you get my...
The table is set up for meters, and the game is already set up for meters. So if you've got like 11 meters of movement, you basically can move 22 on here.
And the only problem is that the measurement, when you measure, you half it on this table. So that's the... Like
if I'm measuring 24, that's 12 meters of movement.
That's right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Cypher, I chatted you in the GM chat so you could see what this guy should have.
Okay. So that's I take some damage. Is there knockback involved with this?
Yeah, 2 dice. 12 body minus 4 meters of knockback.
Okay, so no one doesn't go anywhere because the character has knockback resistance.
Okay, all done.
Thank you. Oh, and I was going to ask, is this with your damage field too?
Yes, damage shield hasn't gone up. So add 1 more body.
Right.
Or just take 1 body.
Okay. Max would go next.
Well, let's be all friendly with him and see if he likes electricity. DCV 9.
That's a hit.
You sunk my battleship.
Teen body, 44 stun. And 14 meters of knockback.
That's going to send him flying.
That's a lot of knockback.
Even
So
with his
14,
resistance?
He's got resistance of 5.
Nope.
Resistance of 5.
No, he's got
So
resistance
9
of...
meters.
He's got
So 9.
resistance of 12. This one does.
Oh. Okay.
Okay, so he still goes 2 meters and falls down.
This demon is bigger than the other demons. Okay, after Max is Ghost. He's fallen down right next to you.
Okay. Nonetheless, she's still going to do her standard routine now of passing strike, because that's kind of how she hits. But she can, she can strike him as he lays. She'll actually hang on. Okay, I can't manipulate my character now. Oh, now I can. Oh no, I can't. Yes, I can. She'll fly back, whip around, hit him, and then land over here, so she's not actually adjacent to him, so he can't stand up and attack.
Okay.
So to hit roll should be a hit. Damage roll. A lot of lag with this. There we go. Boom.
Yeah, the dice rolling, particularly for the lot of dice, it does take a little bit longer because it's actually physically rolling the dice.
Okay.
You can actually watch them. I mean, it has to wait because it's actually calculating the dice when they hit the table and actually stop and all that.
Huh. So 57 stun, 17 body. And I'm hoping we're attacking the right target.
So, okay, so still conscious.
The stone golems actually would go as well, and they would pummel this faceless demon again themselves. Let's see if I can do it. Pummel you. Are you rolling them to hit? Are you rolling to hit yourself, Cypher?
I just rolled the pummel you damage.
Oh,
Ouch.
What was that?
good lord. I think that actually did it, right?
Nice.
Yeah, it hits the DCV of.
That is a pummeling.
And does quite a bit of damage there.
Yeah, so it's almost like as you all were coming finally to the end, the
Oh no, he's not out yet.
really with the second pummeling plus.
It's not dead yet.
The second
It's
one,
just a flesh wound.
It's just a flesh wound.
the second one missed.
Even though he's
Hey,
down,
Only hit a DCV of 3.
but
It's at half DCV.
he's at half DCV, so 5 divided by 2,
Is 3.
so he would be hit.
Well, it goes 2 because half goes to the player.
Yeah, so he would hit that one.
Okay.
Well, technically, it's the rounds in the favor of the defender.
But even still, it would hit the guy because he's 3
Yeah.
or 2, right?
It's coming.
Yeah, that's
Glad I'm not getting hit by that guy.
it's pretty amazing. So 262, a 62 and a 59 plus ghosts.
Yep. Yep, that'll knock it out.
Yeah. So the poor faceless demon is pummeled by ghost, and then the rain of stone from the golems, and you could hear him, sigh a breath of unconsciousness. Now, the in this moment, you all are able to see into the room these frogs. It's almost like a swarm, plague of frogs. You all experienced this in the portal room where they were all swarming you, and they're swarming into this ooze. And Faust, you continue to hear, "My children, I'm in peril," and that's where we will end it for tonight. Any questions or thoughts? Things that you all need to just burn and get out of the way before we wrap it up.
Yeah, I don't know who the good guys are here.
Yeah, that is becoming a thing.
Well, it's
Well,
definitely
that's
not
part
the
of the
team of
fun.
heroes who arrived.
Well, the
definitely
golems
not-
haven't turned around to kick our butt yet.
Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, I guess we know they're the good guys here, or at least neutral or defenders. So as long as we don't attack them, they might not attack us. But Jabba the
I'm
Hutt
beginning to
is
wonder.
a good idea.
I'm beginning to wonder that once we actually have claimed this base, the golems may end up being a built-in security system.
I'm thinking that, yeah.
Yeah, good going,
I'm
Nemesis.
hoping that.
And Nemesis will warn you: leave nothing other than the walls. Don't keep anything that used to be somebody else's,
I agree.
Okay.
because they will have the back doors.
That is a waste of resources.
Okay, it was a lot of fun tonight. I hope you all had a great time.
Well, it's
Good
a waste
teamwork,
of your
guys.
life if they
Yeah,
come
it's
back.
fun.